Have you ever noticed how most people do not fall off overnight? It is rarely a loud collapse. Most drifting is quiet. It is the little things you let slide because you tell yourself it is not that deep. And maybe you have said that lately, not because you are trying to rebel, not because you do not care, you are just trying to get through the week. But let me ask you something gently. What if that phrase is not harmless for you? What if it is not that deep is actually a doorway? Because small choices repeated do not stay small. They stack. They form a direction. Comment you would not play out loud, but you keep it in your headphones. A little conversation that keeps getting sharper, more gossipy, more cynical, and you tell yourself you are just venting. A little scrolling you said would be 5 minutes, but somehow it keeps eating the first and best part of your day. Here is what makes it tricky. Quiet compromise does not always look like rebellion. Sometimes it looks like, I am just tired. Sometimes it looks like, I need a break. Sometimes it looks like, I deserve this. And you do deserve rest. You do deserve space. But your soul cannot always tell the difference between rest and retreat. That is why Scripture warns us about small beginnings. Take us the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines. Song of Solomon 2 verse 15. Little foxes do not destroy a vineyard in one dramatic moment. They nibble. They ruin the fruit slowly. And that is how compromise often works in real life. It is a nibble, a soft agreement you did not even mean to make, a quiet tolerance you did not plan to accept, a slow lowering of standards you once prayed for strength to keep. Let me challenge a common assumption. Many people think the biggest threat to their faith is a big temptation. But for most of us, the bigger threat is the slow fade, because the slow fade rarely feels urgent. It feels normal. So here's the reset. Name the drift. Ask yourself 3 questions honestly. What am I allowing now that I used to avoid? What am I repeatedly feeding that is making me colder, not kinder? What is getting my best time, my best attention, my best energy? And if you feel convicted, do not panic. Conviction is not condemnation. It is an invitation back to alignment. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. Psalm 139, verse 23. That is not a fear prayer. That is a freedom prayer. One practical step today. Choose one boundary and one replacement. One boundary, unfollow, mute, remove, stop, limit, say no, or change the routine. One replacement, prayer, scripture, worship, journaling, calling a friend, a walk, something life-giving. Not 10 changes. One change. Today. Because quiet compromise grows in secret, but it is defeated by light. You do not have to fix your entire life today, but you can turn around today. If you have felt the drift, you are not disqualified. You are being called back, one choice at a time.